What's up, Cyberhawks? It's your man Eric, and I wanted to make a quick video for today. I didn't even have time to go ahead and change clothes, but did you guys know everybody's talking about Jeffrey Epstein in terms of all the craziness that's been going on out here with him and other celebrities and other powerful people? But did you guys know in these files they're also talking about whole lots of different things regarding tech, and one of those is AI. Let me go ahead and show you guys. There's like a lot of AI stuff in this. So let me just show you this page too real quick. When you type in AI, look at that, 3,200 results. So if you're thinking or banking on AI becoming or staying, in the present, not just blowing up and then just not going anywhere, I have bad news for you. But for the people who do think that AI is going to, continue to, do numbers and grow and, do its thing, in society, yeah, it definitely is. But I wanted to go over this quick one right here. They had to end up maybe doing like a whole maybe series on these, but this is the first one I was looking at, and I kind of just wanted to bring this to you guys' attention tonight before I forget. But stay tuned for some more. But look at this. Jeffrey Epstein helps launch AI in Ethiopia. I did not know that first off he had anything to do with Ethiopia in terms of AI. Putting those together, I didn't even know I guess Ethiopia had like a big AI, I guess was a big AI place. So I'll kind of just briefly like read through some of this, but you guys can definitely go to the Department of Justice, look at this yourself. I'll probably have a link in the description. But yeah, let's just quickly, go through some of this. Yeah, artificial intelligence is actually thriving in Ethiopia thanks to an innovative AI group in Hong Kong called OpenCog and the funding of the Hong Kong government and the Jeffrey Epstein, the Sixth Foundation in New York. The recipient of funding was the AI lab in Wasidis Kilo called Addis AI Lab, and has quickly become the computer science pioneer in sub-Saharan Africa. So let me go ahead and just Google this Addis AI real quick and see what we see. And okay, I do see the ICOG Labs account suspended. I don't know if that's recent because of this whole thing here. But look at this, guys. Back in 2013, this AI was already there. And the video makes some heavy claims about Epstein AI. Okay, look like somebody else was talking about it. That's good. But yeah, interesting. Okay, let's go back to the files real quick. Okay, he was excited that the technology coming out of Addis AI lab, Jeffrey Epstein was talking about. And with economic and education growth rates as one of the highest in the world, it makes perfect sense to lay an AI foundation in the heart of Ethiopia's capital. Okay, so they're banking on, the growth of the growth rate of that area, or I guess a lot of areas in Africa in general. So now I'm intrigued to see if we're going to be seeing more of this AI from Jeffrey Epstein in regard to like Nigeria or like other places like that. Look at that. And okay, in fact, Ethiopia has an astounding foundation for science technology. Okay. 95% of students graduate from primary school. Okay, 60 to 70% from high school. And there are almost 100 universities in Ethiopia. The software market has also doubled in the past 3 years. And I'm not even sure what year this was actually printed. So this could have been back in 2010 or maybe even earlier than that. But yeah, okay, over 700 licensed companies in computer technology and 95 software and computer networking businesses. Okay, I did not realize they had like so much tech going on over there. There was like hundreds, if not, 1,000 plus. So that's great. That's great. Someone's open card, the founder in Hong Kong, could provide free open source. Okay. These AI's goal to further sustainable and cutting edge development in Ethiopia and in Africa by what it's called technology leapfrogging, jumping straight into advanced technological applications to save time and keep up with the developed world. Jeffrey Epstein commented, Ethiopia had the ideal educational basis for this and to be catapulted into the future. So that's interesting. So he had high, I guess, regards in terms of Ethiopia, at least. And it looks like, literally just reading that, they want to leapfrog. So wherever they're currently at, going 10 times, 20 times X on this AI and this new technology, instead of just focusing in on older technologies and, just using that to skip to become, more modern, like, I guess, the developed world. So that's very interesting right there. Let's see about Jeffrey Epstein AI. Okay, since the inception as a formal field of study in 1950s. Interesting there. I did not realize it went back that far. Let's see. As a result, there was needed for consensus building. Okay, it talks about him and Jeffrey Epstein AI, science philanthropist, and the New York financer. Okay, with artificial intelligence. Okay, good now to kind of going over the background what artificial intelligence is. It looks like artificial intelligence is okay. Any man-made machine that can process information and react to it in some productive way. John McCarthy, the brilliant computer and cognitive scientist who coined the term in 1955, defined AI as the science and engineering of making intelligent machines. And this part had me interested, or had me intrigued, I should say. Although the study of AI dates back to 300 BC, look at that. The study of AI, artificial intelligence, dates back to 300 BC. So over what, they near 2,000 years ago, they were already talking about AI. That's crazy. And with this, they're talking about, I guess, in regards to when binary coding was explored, and then AI was formally established as a field of study at a conference at Dartmouth College in the summer of 1956. So this AI thing has been going on for quite some time, and I'm intrigued when when I go through the rest of this and can kind of do some more videos on this. I'm intrigued to see, I guess, what Epstein knew about AI for, the 1,000+ years, because that's crazy. 300 BC. I wouldn't have never have assumed people back then would even have a concept of what artificial intelligence was. Maybe some type of machinery, but full on AI. That's very intriguing right there. And then the rest is kind of, I guess, talking about more of Epstein. I go through the 80s and 90s. I guess how you kind of build up more stuff. And again, talking about AI, working with AI scientists again back in the 80s. So this is like not anything relatively new. It seems like it's new right now because, I guess they can market it better and, make people want to learn it so that they can go ahead and get more jobs towards it and XYZ. But yeah, this has been here for quite some time. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to quickly share that video with you guys tonight. I may end up having to do some more videos, and not only with AI, but other technologies that I guess Epstein has been talking about. And a lot of these other high politicians and high ranking people in the world have been talking about for, hundreds of years, it looks like. Talking about the 300 BC with the AI, which is getting crazy. And if you guys are interested in learning more about the Epstein Files, you can just type in like Epstein Files on Google. This should be like one of the first ones that pop up right here. And then from here, you can just scroll down, and then on the full Epstein library, you can go ahead and type in whatever you want. You can see images. A lot of them are blurred out, but you will be surprised. You can, like on this AI one, I was looking at multiple ones. Some of them they're blocked out, but then other ones they're not blocked out, and it's the same file. So some of these files you may see pictures that are blocked out, but you may actually be able to find the pictures that aren't blocked out too in the files. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Stay tuned for this AI. Stay really tuned for that AI.